Good evening, avid subscribers of Kingsbridge Performance and 4x4. I've got for you today, or this evening, if we want to be a bit more accurate, an absolutely stunning new shape BMW X5 30D M-sport. Now this particular one, I love these cars because the tech on them is absolutely fantastic. Really something else compared to all the other cars on the market currently. The interior is just to die for, but this particular example is a one former owner. It's a 2019 with just over 10,000 miles. It's in carbon black metallic, which is that lovely black with a sort of hint of blue fleck in it. Really nice paint. And it's got virtually, and I say nearly because I hate it when dealers say it's got every option, and it's not true, but it's got virtually every option on it. So it's got a huge spec list costing nearly £80,000 new. And it's in the best colour scheme. It's got the carbon black metallic with the oyster interior. It's superb. Immaculate condition. I bought this car locally from a chap near me. He waited 6 months before he found this particular car with all the spec that he wanted. And unfortunately, he had to downsize, so he went for something a little bit smaller, and I gladly bought this car from him. Now this car's got 2 keys, book pack. It's going in for its first service, first major service at BMW tomorrow. So we're going to get that done for you with the BMW main dealer. Of course, it's not due its MOT yet because it's not 3 years old, and of course it's still under BMW warranty. It's in beautiful condition all the way excuse me, all the way throughout the car. Like I say, the best colour scheme with the best options, the best wheels. You can't go wrong. If you want an X5 new shape, which I think they are superb vehicles, then this is definitely the one to go for. I mean, just look at it. It looks great. This has got the M-sport Plus pack as well as this one, so you get the 21-inch wheels in the two-tone. You've got the blue M-sport Plus brake calipers as well. I've listed all the options, and I've in fact got the original sales invoice with the options listed as well, so I've double and triple checked everything. Huge discs and huge calipers on the front. Those lovely bi-metal wheels with the M logo. Look fantastic. All your tyres are the correct Pirellis. Excellent tread on them. Those I would say probably got about 5 millimeters, I should say, to be a bit more accurate, in case you didn't know what measurement I was using, and probably about the same on the rear as well. No dings or dents or scuffs, as you'd expect from Kingsbridge. I wouldn't sell it if it did, or if it was, we'd put it right. Fantastic BMW laser headlights. These are a must-have if you do a lot of driving, especially in the winter. The laser lights are really worth their weight in gold. The way they shine up the road and move, and how intelligent they are, it's just something else. Definitely something to be experienced if you've never tried them before. So you've got the privacy glass, you've got the gloss black trim around the windows and the gloss black roof rails to finish it off rather than chrome. Gloss black underneath the wing mirrors, and you've got the huge BMW grills. These are chrome. You could of course change them to gloss black if you wanted, but yeah, they are chrome and they look enormous. And then you've got the gloss black vents there, and the gloss black trim here, of course the privacy glass. So let's have a look round the inside now. So you've obviously got the split tailgate a la Range Rover style. You can drop the suspension with this button here, and then obviously you can drop this bit down as well with that button. This is the 7-seater model, which is quite rare to find. And not only that, it's all got the BMW individual interior, so you've got the lovely quilting and design to the interior seats rather than just having it plain. And everything's been thought about by BMW. So for example, the rear seat belts are in matching oyster, and they've got this clip here to hold them back so they don't get in the way when you've got these seats down and you're trying to load the boot. You can drop these down with the electronic buttons here, and then under here you've got your locking wheel nut and towing eye. Moving round to, now you've got this fantastic ambient lighting, the essential Sky Lounge panoramic roof, again, which is backlit with the LED colour, whichever one you choose. For the interior, I've chosen blue, but you can choose purple, orange, green, whatever colour you want, and you can adjust the brightness if you don't like it too bright. The ones on the doors actually inside, they pulsate with the music. Very clever stuff. So you've got this extended leather, which means all the door tops and the dash top all covered in leather with the stitching. Really nice rather than plastic. And then of course this middle section's got this lovely padded oyster leather to match the rest of the interior. And you've got this stainless steel trim and the blue LED lights. Stunning car. The black, piano black trim, I think is a must-have. I hate the standard aluminium. It's got to have the gloss black piano trim in my mind. You've got the Harman Kardon sound system, these backlit M entry sill plates, and then these stunning individual leather seats. You've got the additional headrests that go on the rear. You've got this black piping as well, which is really sets it off. It's just a beautiful place to be in. Very relaxing. You've got the rear climate control there. These seats are electronic, so rear passengers can adjust them to suit. And actually, if you press the child lock mode on the driver's door for the rear windows not to be messed about by the kids, it also locks the seats so the kids can't mess about with the controls on the seats. They've thought of everything. These buttons here to see, that will automatically move the front seat first before it moves this seat back. Lifts it up for access, and then of course whoever wants to get into the rearmost seats has got easy access to literally step in to the back seats here. And they've got rear cup holders and air vents there as well, and those headrests are adjustable. They've got their own seat belt, and then we can pop this back. All so easy. None of that messing about as you used to have to do years ago with manually lifting seats back and forwards. This is nice and simple. And then of course you can adjust that with this button here as well. And here you've got your central armrest, which has also got this beautifully finished cup holders and a storage here. You've got these lovely black charcoal floor mats. Excuse my footprint there from standing in it. You've got the blind spot assistance. It's got all the packs, this one, pretty much, as you'll see on the ad when you read the spec. Then of course here you've got all your controls for your driver's seat with a piano black finish, and they're those stunning seats with a BMW individual stitch. Nothing too, over the top or outrageous. It's not done in loads of different colours or big fat quilts. It's just nice and subtle and classy. BMW individual label there, and then the piano black there, which really finishes it off and is, I think, is a must-have. You can see there the leather on the dash, which is beautifully stitched as well. It's just such quality, this car. It's really well made. Memory settings there, stunning. Everything's just very touchy-feely, feels beautiful. I just think it's one of the best cars you can get, or best family SUVs you can get today on the market, in my opinion. And I've driven and sold loads, and I think this is definitely one of the best. The great thing about this particular example is it's got the driver professional assistance pack, which is fantastic. So getting into the driver's seat, you know it's got that because it's got these buttons here. Let's just start it up again because it's just cut off. So service request, obviously that's on at the moment because that'll be done tomorrow. It's got this fantastic experience mode, so at the moment it's on well-being. So if we turn that up, you can hear. So it's got gesture control, so you can actually do things by just gesturing with your finger. So if you want to turn the radio up, you just like that and down, and then you can answer the phone like that and various other things. It's very clever. So this experience mode, the well-being, will adjust the ambient lighting, the temperature, the climate control, seat heating, everything to suit that particular experience. And then you've got the same if you wanted to use the expressive, executive. I like the well-being, me. I could just quite easily nod off, imagining I'm in a spa somewhere, and yeah, very nice. Unfortunately, I have too much work to do, so a spa is not on the options list. So let's talk more about this car. So you've got Spotify as well, which is fantastic. Choose all your different music, play Spotify, pretty much any song you want is on there. That's great. I've got those on the Teslas as well, and I think it's really, really useful. I love it personally. This is the previous owner's profile. Obviously you'll change it to your own once you purchase the vehicle. Messages there, 6 messages, of course the engine oil service, which like I say we're going to get done. You can just press the home button there and go to your home screen. So for example, let's say you wanted to see your navigation, you can of course make the screen big, and then you can also configure things in your car. So you've got there's so many settings here, and it literally goes on and on and on. But for example, this will tell you all about the car, so you know, AdBlue, engine oil service, etc, etc. And then if you go back from that, you've got settings, so you can, you can alter pretty much everything. Things like daytime running lights, welcome and goodbye, madness. You can control all this from this wheel as well, by the way. You don't have to use the touch screen, but I just like it's very intuitive to use. Driver assistance, so you've got all the different assistants. In fact, I will use the wheel for this one. Front collision, side collision, lane departure, steering intervention. The car does actually steer itself. Amazing stuff. If you depart a lane, it will steer itself back into lane. And when you press the full-on driver assistance mode, it'll actually drive itself. If you're stuck in a traffic jam, this car will stop. When traffic starts moving, accelerate, it will steer. It's phenomenal. You don't need to do anything. It's much better than normal adaptive cruise control. This is pretty much full self-driving capability. Unfortunately, it's not. They don't allow you to do it for long because obviously there's various legalities about how long you're allowed to do it, etc. So it does tell you to warn you to put your hands on the wheel if you leave them off for too long. Going back to settings, so yeah, you can literally play about with everything. Let's say, for example, interior lighting, your different colours, as I mentioned earlier, you can change. You've got a vast array of different colours there. I personally like the blue with this particular car. And then, for example, your seat comfort, you can adjust all that as well if you wanted to. So yeah, it's all possible. If you want to mess about with it, it's all there. Here you've got your climate control. So you've got a little screen there. You've got heated seats, radio. Everything's got this lovely knurled finish on the buttons here, and lovely brushed aluminium. The quality is just fantastic. Same on the steering wheel. You've got this polished finish to the front of these flappy panels. This one's got the air suspension, and of course hill descent control, parking brake, and all the different options here. Start stop button, you cameras, and then your shortcut buttons here. So for example, if you press that, you can go straight to all the different apps that you can find on here. So you can display weather and various other bits of information you'd like to get from the internet. Very clever stuff. Here you've got your lights, you've got your controls for your wing mirrors and windows and memory settings, etc. And then in here you've got your storage and micro USB, which is a new style. We have of course got your normal USB, and of course here you've got your heated and cooled cup holders, depending what suits. Great. We've also got two keys. We've got the display key, so if you do want to, let's just turn this on. So if you do want to control the car from the key, you can do various things. Tells you everything you need to know, range, you name it. It's great. Very, very clever stuff. I know on the 7 Series you could actually park the car in and out of spaces with the key. I'm not sure if you can on this one. Possibly can actually with the Drive Pro pack. But I've not tried that yet, so I won't say yes for definite. This then pulls down and you've got that beautiful gloss black finish to the interior. Up here you've got the Sky Lounge panoramic roof, which has got the LEDs in the roof. Because of lights when you can't see the brightness that much, but they are on, as you can see there. And you've got these lovely LED lights here. It is absolutely superb. I think it's just an amazing car. As you can tell, I'm very enthusiastic about this vehicle. This has got the full black panel display, so again it's pretty much a digital digital dash, which is great. It can display all sorts of information on here, including your speed limit display. And of course we've got the head-up display here, so that shows everything from your speed, your speed limit, and then when you put your navigation on, it'll come up with a full map, including turn by turn, not just one single direction, but a whole entire thing on there. So it's great. Other than that, I have listed everything on the ad in terms of what the options are, but if you have any questions, by all means feel free to give me a call. But that is pretty much it. So that's our 2019 BMW X5. Oops, the number plate cover has come off. That's our 2019 BMW X5 with just over 10,000 miles in carbon black metallic and oyster interior, and nearly £20,000 worth of factory options. Definitely one to get your hands on quick. It's 7 seats as well, which is very rare to find. So do give me a call. We do offer fantastic finance packages. We offer nationwide delivery to your door on an open trailer. Can't really do an enclosed, I think, with this size of vehicle. But yeah, we offer delivery to your door, and of course it's still under BMW warranty, and it will come just serviced as well. So thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and message, email or text me if you have any questions. Thank you. Good night.